We've noticed this probably in January of this year, and we've really kind of seen it exponentially grow around June.
Sextortion is a problem no parent wants to find their child caught up in. Compromising pictures or conversations threaten to be exposed.
And now law enforcement is seeing a new shift in how sextortion happens. It shows gangs targeting adolescent and teen boys instead of girls. Casey Cronus has more in tonight's special report.
It starts out simple enough. A young boy receives a social media friend request from a cute girl he doesn't know. But there's much more to that message.
So they'll do 100, 200, 300 friend requests in one single day.
Rich Wistocki is a retired Naperville cybercrime detective who now travels the country talking to students and law enforcement about cyber safety.
So we're seeing a break right now where gangs all over the country and all over the world are sex trafficking young girls. And their job is to engage in boys' conversations online and in video chat.
Once the boy and the girl are video chatting, Wistocki says the girl does this.
They ask the kid, do you like what you see? And then they start engaging in sexual activity over a webcam. Well, what's happening in the background? That gang person who has trafficked this young girl, screen capture, screen capture, screen capture.
Wistocki says the young girl will also ask the boy to see his face and his room, things that will make him identifiable. While that's happening,
in the background, they're copying all their contact information on their Snapchat and their Instagram. So when the sexual activity is done, the gang person comes up on the camera and says, now that we have you, you better send us $250 in gift cards.
Wistocki says some boys will go get their parents' credit cards so they can send the money to the gang that is sextorting him.
And then it's either being sent to the Philippines, the UK, Russia.
The trends that we're seeing are international offenders, specific kind of to West Africa, Nigeria, the Ivory Coast.
Chicago HSI Special Agent Susan Jensen investigates child exploitation cases. She's also seen this new sextortion shift.
Our office is receiving leads on a daily basis with individuals that have been exploited.
While it can be difficult to prosecute an overseas offender, Jensen says Homeland Security's Cybercrime Center is working closely with its international field offices and foreign governments to try to make that happen. There are steps you can take to protect yourself from becoming a victim.
A lot of what we're seeing now is Instagram and Snapchat, different social media sites where kids have their profiles that are unblocked, they're not private, and then they have their list of friends available for everybody to see as well.
Jensen says making your profile private is one of the biggest steps you can take to protect yourself from sextortion scams. She adds it's one kids don't often do.
One of the things we see are kids want to have several, hundreds, thousands of followers, so they'll leave their profile open and anybody can friend them.
Jensen and Wistocki say it's important to send investigators screenshots of everything that transpired, information on where they want the money to go, and user ID accounts. Lastly, have the technology talk with your kids. Let them know what the rules are when using their devices. And this:
no one has the right to make you do something you're not supposed to do. No one has the right to make you feel bad about yourself. If they're sextorting you, you need to tell your parents.
Another important step that our experts recommend parents take is no electronic devices in your kids' rooms when they go to sleep at night. And if you are planning on getting your child a cell phone as a holiday gift, Wistocki says make it an Android because you can monitor an Android phone more robustly than other types of cell phones. Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.